Jeff, as a Santa Barbara resident, how does it make you feel to have The Little Prince opening the Santa Barbara Film Festival?
I am so excited. It's one of my favorite books, and then to be involved in making the film, which is really special. It's really a special movie. It's such a wonderful cast, and I'm really excited to see it tonight.
What drew you to the role of the aviator?
Well, I was concerned, whenever you make a movie that's based on a classic book like The Little Prince, you better do it right. And I thought, gee, just to make those classic figures that Antoine de Saint-Exupéry had in the book, that I don't think that was really going to do it. Just to make those figures move. And when Mark Osborne, the director, came and I asked him, and he says, "Well, that's not exactly what I have in mind." And I said, "Well, what do you have in mind?" And I noticed he was holding a suitcase with him. And he opened the suitcase.
I remember.
And in the suitcase, it was almost like a suitcase that the Little Prince might have carried with him on his journeys. And inside that suitcase was all sorts of magical visions of what the director had in mind. And I said, "Oh, this guy knows what he's doing." And I've seen a rough cut, and it turns out that I was right. The guy pulled off something really beautiful.
How different is it for you doing animation acting versus live action?
Well, there's certainly a similarity in a lot of ways, but for one thing, you work on it for years. We've been working on this for about 3 years, I think. Yeah, and unlike movies, you get to really polish your stuff. They don't commit it to the final version of the animation, because that's very expensive. They got to really make sure the story's working, all the lines are working, so you get many passes at perfecting your stuff. And you get a director like Mark Osborne, who really encouraged all kinds of improvisation. And they film a lot, they film you a lot when you're recording it, and then the illustrators get to kind of incorporate some of your mannerisms and so forth, characterizations.
So many iconic films. Do you have a favorite role?
I don't have one favorite. It's that corny thing actors say about their movies and their kids. It's like having a favorite kid. I don't have one. I always loved working with my family, my father and my brother. That's always wonderful. I got to do The Fabulous Baker Boys with Bo. That was great. I did a couple movies with my dad, Tucker and Blown Away. The Dude is very close to my heart. True Grit, working with the Coen brothers, they're amazing.
What's next for Jeff Bridges?
I've got a film coming out called Comancheria, or that's the title, the current title. I hear they might be changing that, but that should be coming out soon. And we'll be going to New York to herald this movie some more.
Thank you so much. Enjoy this evening.
Thanks so much.